Nigga!
Give you all the sensation, yeah, I'm with you, just.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Milwaukee. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Carter. Olajuwon is out there with Garnett. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Mashburn in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Buck Williams is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Murray. And it's Kellogg in at the 3 spot. And it's Chicago to start out. Kidd against Doncic. Kidd attacking. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Kidd against Doncic. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Mashburn, the pass to Olajuwon. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Doncic. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Here's Kellogg. Shot from free throw range. The rebound by Garnett. It's tipped. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's Doncic. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And stolen by Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. 6-point game. Here's Doncic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Doncic. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Doncic. Here's Kellogg. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Here's Carter. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Kellogg. 6 to shoot. Pass to Doncic. Over Kidd. And it's blocked by Kidd. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Russell Westbrook in for Buck Williams.
For your home team, number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Now here's Kidd. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Garnett set with a screen on Westbrook. Kidd dishes to Garnett. That one's not going to go. Milwaukee trails by 7. Down low, here's Kellogg, and it's rebounded by Mashburn. Throws it up high, and then Elijah with the dunk.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
On the court is your Fight Squad.
Hachimura is checked in for the Bucks.
Make some noise.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Doncic. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Doncic. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. To the middle. Goes up at the stripe. Chicago grabs the miss. Rose surveying the D. And he gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's Doncic missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-5 run here. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
It's his first trip to the line. They throw good, Edwards.
Taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Hachimura. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
Outside Rose. Out to Morant. Off target from three-point range. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Chicago leads by 16. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So for Chicago right now, we got Rose. Edwards is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Mutombo. And it's Morant in a 2-guard.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Derrick Rose at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Mutombo. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
Here's Hachimura, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And that one's good. Morant.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Change here. Williams is checked in. For 3, Westbrook, and he's good on the 3 ball. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On its way from Young for 2. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Williams with the ball. Nothing on the board. Westbrook, no good. Pass to Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
Westbrook kicks to Hachimura. Back to Westbrook. The Bucks working the ball around. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Bounce pass Young. 3-pointer. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Young's got 5 now.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Hibbert with a screen for Murray. Over Carter. Drains the 19-footer. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Young passes to Garnett. Here's Shaq. Hibbert pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
On the wing, Murray. Defended by Carter. Murray, the pass to Hibbert. Off target at the rim. Chicago leading by 23. Here's Garnett. Takes it off the glass. Garnett's got his second basket.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Hachimura with it. Now Garnett defending. Hachimura, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
For Chicago, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That's good from O'Neal. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so Doncic will bring it up for Milwaukee. 1:11 left in the first half. Garnett with the block. Here's Carter, and there's the drive, and finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
A different look for Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Brown, and Murray's subbed in for Jerry Stackhouse. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for O'Neal. Olajuwon comes in for Kevin Garnett. Edwards, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Kidd in for Trae Young. Carter's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Doncic outside. Pass to Kellogg. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. Here's Kellogg, down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by E. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Now Olajuwon. Here's Mashburn. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Doncic. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Count that one.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And so it's Chicago in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot rumble. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And it's the Bucks ball. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Williams. Then there's Murray. Then there's Doncic. And it's Kellogg in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Here's Kidd after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Bucks with possession here after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Mashburn. No good on the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Williams finds Doncic. Back to Williams. Pass to Murray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Murray's got 6 points.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Kidd with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Here's Doncic. He's got 7. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. No good that time. It's Edwards on the wing. And Williams pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Doncic dishes to Murray. Pass to Kellogg. Shot clock at 6. Williams finds Murray. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The 3 for Doncic. And again, the Bucks miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And here is Doncic. Outside for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Mutombo sets a screen, and here's Kidd from the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From deep three-point land. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Really left alone that time. Carter's got 12.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Chicago has possession. Williams with the block. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Abdul-Jabbar goes up again. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards kicks to Kidd. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Doncic fires from way outside. No good, unable to end this run. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Chicago right now, Carter out there with Garnett. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now Westbrook. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
I'll tell you, Westbrook always looking to pull up if the defense backs off.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Morant's gone 3 for 5 from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the left side wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Morant finds Carter. Stackhouse with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Hachimura, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert.
Into the lineup for your home team. Number 8, Rui.
For 3, Westbrook. Pass to Kellogg. Stackhouse up top. Guarded by Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Chicago. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Young with no one around. Garnett kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Kellogg. Here's Hachimura. Can't hit from in close. And so here is Chicago. Morant kicks to Carter. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside Westbrook. The tray. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant finds Young. To the paint and stolen by Williams. Stackhouse with it. He's picked up by Morant. It's stolen by Carter. from outside the arc, and Young with the basket on the assist from Carter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Chicago.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Young. Takes a three. Another three for Chicago.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Williams, a screen on Garnett. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
The shot's good from Carter. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Stackhouse, the pass to Kellogg. Lays it up off the glass. Kellogg's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Kellogg. Westbrook with it. Fires the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Edwards passes to Mashburn. Offensive rebound. Adebayo throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Buck Williams. Some changes here for the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Murray comes in for Jerry Stackhouse. And Doncic is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Kellogg. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. Murray, the pass to Kellogg. Chicago grabs the miss. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Doncic looking it over. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jason Kidd.